Start. Learned counsel for the petitioner has further submitted that since the compulsory retirement has been imposed as punitive measure, the same is liable to be set aside. On the other hand, Mr. U.K. Srivastav, learned counsel for respondent number 4, has submitted that the writ petition has been filed on falsehood and by stating wholly incorrect and false averments of facts. The petitioner obtained the interim order. It has been further stated that the petitioner has approached this court with unclean hands and by misleading this court by making false, incorrect, and wrong statements of facts, he could obtain the interim order. It has been further stated that a person who approaches this court with unclean hands and has relied on falsehood cannot be given any indulgence by this court in exercise of equity jurisdiction under Article 226 of the Constitution of India. It has been further stated that the writ petition is liable to be dismissed on this ground alone. Mr. U.K. Srivastav, learned counsel for respondent number 4, has also sought dismissal of the writ petition on the ground of availability of alternative remedy to the petitioner under the provisions of the Government Order number 5 dated 12th May 1976, which provides that all employees whose appointing authority is not the governor may approach the higher authority than one who has passed the order of compulsory retirement. He therefore submits that the writ petition is not maintainable on the ground of availability of alternative remedy and therefore the same is liable to be dismissed. On behalf of the respondent number 4, it has been further stated that the petitioner has concealed the material facts inasmuch as he deliberately has not filed the proceedings dated 11/9/2020 referred to in the impugned order, which specifically mentions the screening committee recommendation dated 14/7/2020 considering case of the petitioner for compulsory retirement. A person who approaches the writ court by concealing the material fact is not entitled to get any relief in exercise of writ jurisdiction and therefore he prays for dismissal of the writ petition on this ground also. It has been further submitted that the impugned order dated 15/9/2020 has been passed on the basis of the recommendation of the screening committee dated 14/7/2020 and minutes of the administrative committee meeting held on 1/9/2020 on which the resolution dated 11/9/2020 was passed by the board of Zilla Panchayat. The petitioner's work and conduct has been much wanting. He was given warnings. He has been habitual of flouting the orders of superior authorities. He has been given warning several times, but he did not care about those warnings and showed his negligence in discharge of duty. Various orders dated 17/5/2017, 2012/2017, 8/5/2018 and 8/8/2018 have been annexed with the counter affidavit warning him of committing indiscipline and flouting the orders passed by the superiors. It has been further submitted that the petitioner was duly informed about adverse entry given in 2016-17, White letter dated 14/6/2017. In case of any grievance regarding adverse entry in his character, role, an employee has right to appeal under Rule 41 of the Uttar Pradesh Zilla Panchayat Seva Niyamavali 1970. It has been further submitted that the petitioner has claimed that he had no knowledge about entry for the 2016-17 and therefore no adverse entry was given up to 2018 is false and incorrect. It has been further submitted that adverse entry was given by the competent authority to the petitioner for the year 2017-18 as well, and the said entry is communicated White letter dated 13/7/2018. However, the petitioner refused the accepted the said letter. It has been further submitted that the recommendation was made by the screening committee held in the year 2017. However, since age of the petitioner was less than 50 years, his case was not forwarded for compulsory retirement. The minutes of the screening committee dated 9/8/2017 and 14/7/2020. Minutes of the administrative committee meeting dated 1/9/2020 and copy of the resolution of the Zilla Panchayat dated 11/9/2020 have been placed on record along with the counter affidavit. The petitioner had filed an appeal against the adverse entry given to him in the year 2016-17 before the Commissioner, Lucknow Division, Lucknow. However, the said appeal was dismissed on 13/12/2018 and adverse entry was confirmed. It has been further submitted that there have been serious complaints by several employees against the petitioner about his indecent behavior with the colleagues, including the female employees.